Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
The Fallen Fed. Hey guys, what's up?
you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Episode 170, 170, 30 away from 200.
Oh my,
Right.
30
We
weeks
are
away.
getting up there.
Whew, getting old.
Yep.
You're still older than me.
I'm older than everybody. That's just the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we have another amazing show for everyone tonight. We have a very special guest. You may know him as Wade, or you may know him as Unparalleled Universe. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hey, thank you very much. What's up, everybody?
Very, was it a very, very huge thanks for hopping on with us tonight.
Yeah, no problem at all, man. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So, let's see here. For the people that may not know who you are, sir, why don't you let them know who you are and what you do, yeah?
Yes, sir. So, my name is Wade Merrick, and I review action figures on YouTube, and I collect action figures, and that's about it.
Nice. And I might add that your reviews are really good. I enjoy them. They're very
Thank you.
informative. I like your little spin on it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And so you tend to show up at all the shows, and you've got the inside hook on a lot of different stuff. I've noticed.
I don't know about the inside hook, but I do go to as many shows as I can, especially on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but this, what is it, in a week away?
Yeah, next Saturday, right?
Yeah. You're going to be going to the East Coast, aren't you?
Yes, for the first time. I can't wait. I'm crazy excited.
Oh man, that's so cool.
Are you going to Toy Fair?
No, I'm not going to make it.
Oh,
Hopefully I can make it out there next year.
okay.
If all goes well, but I'm super excited for you. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait to see your whatever content you post up from that.
Yeah, I plan to, do as much as I can out there. I'm usually, when I go to conventions, I'm usually pretty focused on getting stuff out there
Right.
rather than all the other stuff.
Yeah. I always end up going like, ooh, oh yeah, I needed to post something.
Yeah. It's always crazy, man. They're always pretty overwhelming, all those conventions.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just like, oh, and then you're like, oh yeah, I needed to get pictures of that. Darn it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, how long have you been reviewing?
For about 5 years now.
Oh wow, yeah, that's quite a while.
Yeah.
You've got quite the backlog there.
Yeah, I think I got about like 300 videos or something like that.
Nice. Yeah, I must say, I told you earlier before we started recording, but I did really enjoy that Wolverine comparison that you did of the Tiger Stripe Wolverine. That was
Thank you.
yeah, it was very thorough, very good. I enjoyed it.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
And not just because it's Wolverine.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it was.
That's
it was
nice.
Good. I just watched his Mezco Cable one the other day.
Oh, the PX cable?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice figure.
Yeah, I got that on order. Big Bad just shipped it out a few days ago, so I should be getting it hopefully soon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I saw the Bruce Lee one, and I was hoping it was going to be better than the yellow one. And it's not.
Yeah, they dropped the ball.
That's too bad, man.
Yeah, that was a tough review to do, man. It genuinely made me mad. So I don't like to be mad playing
Yeah,
with
but
toys.
I like that you kept it honest though.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's cool. Even though saying they sent it to you to review and everything, that's what you got to review for. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, and I'm sure that'll be the last one though. So.
But you're making out points. But you know what? And I never thought of it that way either. You did make a valid point as far as just sending it out to you and putting it out. Could this have been a pool because the face was messed up? Could have been a rejected one. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
right.
And
Yeah.
okay, here you go. Because hey, that was a valid point.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping for, because I saw one in the store maybe like 3 days before I did the review, and I was like, oh, okay, the paint at least looks nicer than the previous one. And then I got mine, and right on the face there was paint missing. I couldn't believe it. So I was trying to think of some like reason why it could have happened like that. It kind of makes sense to me that they just have some laying around, and it's like if people ask for them, they'll go, oh, here's one. I don't know.
Right, right. But still, kind of disappointing the way it turned out.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I had high hopes for that one, which I probably shouldn't have had. Yeah.
Did you get the figure arts ones a while back?
I just have the Game of Death figure arts one.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one's nice, but even that one, the articulation's pretty disappointing for a Bruce Lee figure. But it's still a really nice figure.
Yeah, it's almost for like a Bruce Lee. You need one of those what is it? One of those like metal skeleton bodies with like the rubber overlay.
Oh
Just
yeah, I haven't had a chance to mess with one of those, but those look really cool.
yeah, I got one of the what is it, the 6-inch female ones, and it's really nice. It's a really nice figure. It's just kind of like it doesn't really fit in with everything else, you know. Like you can put it next to other stuff, and it's just kind of like, oh yeah, like the seamless body looks cool, but you're always
It,
having to
it
like go ahead.
no, I was gonna say it probably just clashes with everything else, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
I've
like
seen some people do some cool Terminator stuff though with the bigger, buffer looking male body.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's pretty awesome. I
Yeah,
got
they're definitely cool looking figures.
yeah. They move really well too. So I mean,
Yeah,
for like I think like a Bruce Lee, that would probably work out great.
yeah, that'd be nice.
We got Laser Pants saying hello and what's up to everyone in the chat here.
Oh, laser pants, huh?
Yeah,
And
we got Raspor, Mervine 48. We got Slither in Darkness, Rectangular, J. Root
Rectangular,
Toys,
what's up?
J. Root Toys, Juan Sanchez. Kirby Squad finally made it to a live show. Thanks for joining us.
yeah. Oh man, we're starting to hit those beardy numbers now.
Oh, your show with Beardy was awesome, man. I was all into it this morning. I was listening to it on the way to work, and Beardy's a badass.
Oh, dude, he's so fun. We got to have him on again soon.
Yeah, he's an awesome dude.
Yeah. Did you get to the part where he was talking about that Hulk that you posted about today? The select
Uh,
ones?
oh no, 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 I didn't. I only got about halfway through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in the episode he actually says that they were working on that Hulk and they were about done with it. Like all they had to do was just get it, pretty much made in the factory, and Marvel came back and said, "Yeah, it needs to look like this now." So they're like, "Okay, let's get to work on that then." And they had like a whole complete figure. And so luckily they were able to put out that Disney store exclusive one to get that original figure out. So that's why they look so different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? That's funny because I just I was telling you that I was working on something before I was talking to you. I was working on my comparison video of those two figures, and I even said that one must have been based on old concept art or something, because
Mm-hmm.
it's not movie accurate as far as like the costume design goes,
Right.
like at all.
Yeah, he was saying that, they'd had it and they're about done with it. And then he said for like, especially like CGI characters, like it's real rough. Like they just like are always changing and always changing. So you're just trying to get as much done as you can or get
Oh,
like,
okay,
the key points done. You'll hear it when you get to that part. It's awesome.
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out tomorrow morning.
Yeah, he's man, Beardy's cool people, man.
Yeah, his stuff. He's crazy, and I like hearing all about like Soda Toys and all that, their history, Gentle Giant's history and stuff. All those guys are awesome. All the people that I've met from Gentle Giant are
Mm-hmm.
always super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you have May Shelf, who's just like the nicest man in the world.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And did you buy a bunch of his Beast heads?
what did I get? I got one for myself, I got one for Dario, and I think I got one more for someone else.
Oh,
And
okay.
and then I bought What did I get? I think I got the Xavier,
Oh, I wish I would have got that one.
and then I got one other one. Yeah, I only got like three. I went pretty light this year, actually. The year before, I went nuts, though. I was just like, oh, man. And then everybody was hitting me up. I'm like, all right, I got you. I got you. And then I was like, ooh, better not do that again this year.
Get
So,
$1,000 worth of heads in your pocket.
dude, no joke. I was dropping. He was making some money. Like the stuff that was it. One of the things that I did get. He was like, yeah, no, that's one of the last ones. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm glad I got here early because his stuff definitely
Yeah.
goes fast. Alrighty. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Mervine.
scared that the Beast head was going to sell out, but luckily it didn't.
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the main reasons why I got there so early.
Yeah.
Mervine says in the chat he's gonna be going to decon next yeah this year. You should, man.
Fun.
It was a lot of fun. I had a blast this last year.
Yeah, same here. It's
Got
probably
to
one of the best conventions I've been to. Not so much because what was on display, but just all the people there. Like it was awesome checking out, Mythic Legions. It's like a smaller. It's not so hectic. It's not as hectic as like Comic-Con.
yeah. There's not all of the hustle and bustle that's there at Comic Con. Like you get to go and look at stuff, and you get to talk to these guys that are actually like working on these lines that you like.
Yeah, yeah.
So it makes it like really really cool.
I think the whole time I was there, I only bounced between like three different booths. I was at the Mezco booth, at the Mortal Ruins booth, and then Mythic Legions, and that was about it.
Yeah. I could pretty much say the same. And then I walked around like once to check everything out, and then it was right back to those other booths.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good time though.
Heck yeah, yeah. No, they got a lot of exciting stuff coming, so I can't wait to see
Yeah.
more. And plus, those Mythic Legions were just the perfect price.
Oh
They're,
yeah, that's right. They were crazy cheap. Well, compared to like the going out and buying them on
right.
the secondary market or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this next year should be crazy.
Yeah. With everybody.
Mm-hmm. So what are you most excited about heading out there next week for Toy Fair?
Well, I mean, there's a lot to be excited about. Like I said, it's the first time that I've ever been to Toy Fair. It's the first time that I've ever been to New York, which I've always wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many people going out there. Like I'm sure you've seen all over Instagram and stuff, all the reviewers and
Right.
action figure community guys that are going to be out there. And to me, that's like been the funnest part of conventions for the last couple years, like hanging out with the amazing, meeting you, meeting Adam, like all these different people, that
Yeah,
that's been like,
absolutely.
yeah, that's been the funnest part of conventions lately. I mean, it's always cool to see the reveals, but I mean, I feel like we see like for all these conventions, we usually see most of the reveals before the convention even starts.
Yeah. Before anyone else can even get in the door, there's someone there just dropping stuff.
Yeah. Even now, we've already heard a bunch of rumors of what Hasbro is going to be showing. So like Rectangular is always on. He's always on point with his predictions. So he's already said a bunch of stuff, and as far as I'm concerned, that's what we're going to see.
Yeah, no, he's very rarely, very, very, very rarely wrong.
Yeah, he's on it.
We've got Randy GBH saying to steal him a Golden Gomez.
No, Randy. Randy's awesome though. Randy's a good dude.
He's been on Instagram doing toy stuff for a long time. Cause
Yeah, I noticed, and he has a YouTube as well too.
yeah, okay, yeah, because I looked at, I recognized that that name, and I was like, oh wow, that's an old name from like, man, I think when I like got on Instagram in the very beginning almost.
Right. Yeah,
Man, he's been on there a long time.
yeah. Randy's super cool.
That's awesome.
But I'm really hoping to see. I'm always excited about the Mezco stuff, and I really hope that they show off a Doctor Doom figure. I kind of doubt it, but that's the one thing where I'm like really like hoping that happens.
That would be awesome. That would be really awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd be definitely getting spoiled because we just got that cool Legends one, but to get that, full cloth deal and, all the Mezco goodies that you got on there,
Yeah, yeah.
that'd be killer. Nice metal chain for the cape and whatnot.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be dope.
Maybe even like a die-cast mask or something. Now I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, whoa.
Ernie would buy a Doom, right?
No Doom.
No
Still-
Doom.
Nope, still not on the Mesco train.
Ernie doesn't buy Mezco figures.
But there was a couple recent ones that tempted you, right?
Yeah, all the Gomez's, but I haven't had a chance at that. Popeye Brutus.
Oh yeah,
that's
okay.
still stewing, but that's about it. Definitely not Thanos, and then just
Yeah.
other ones.
Huh. No, how about I'm Punisher? Not even the like PX Punisher. You didn't have any interest in that because you're a big
No.
GI Joe guy, right?
Yeah, no, nothing for that. I mean, when it comes to the show, I'm gonna be looking forward to finally those reveals. I heard there was another show that went on, and only certain press have pictures of what was going on actually, and they were.
We were gonna get to that.
All right.
We might as well talk about it now. It's Jazzwares.
He said Joe, and I said, "Yo, Joe, let's go."
That was the cue.
Yeah.
Yep. Yo, Joe.
I heard all the lasers in the background and everything. I was like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah. All right. Well, go ahead. What happened then?
No, man. I mean, we got word of now. Definitely, yes. Jazzwares is in the mix, but they're going to be in the 3 3/4 line, and Hasbro sticking to the 6-inch. So now we're definitely getting more bang for our buck. Like it's not just the accessories, like we said, and doing this and that. So we're getting 2 different lines, which is amazing. I mean, here we were sitting on nothing. Now all of a sudden we could be sitting with a whole bunch of stuff. That's man, that's crazy. So
when did that come out? I hadn't heard that. That is crazy.
This was yesterday?
Yeah, can you ring the alarm, Chaney? Toy Migos exclusive. Let's put that in there.
Boo 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 boo.
Yeah, and yeah, man, Jazzware is definitely doing a 3 3/4 inch line. It was a smaller show that some other press, like high press, like they didn't even know, but there is pictures, but nobody's been able to release them yet. And both were there, the 3 3/4 and 6-inch.
Oh wow,
and,
okay.
And words are very happy. Nothing bad has come of it yet. So I'm excited to see that because man, that's going to be great.
Yeah, that's going to
really
be crazy.
Hope so
Yeah,
but definitely not on the Mezco one yet. And for reasons of that, I want I want to be able to jump into this Joe line full. And
right.
There comes a time in your collecting and everything where you got to calm down.
Oh yeah,
and
sure.
that's where I'm at right now.
100%. I agree with you.
Yeah, so that's the only reason why.
So what do you primarily collect? Like what's your main things that you're like, okay, I got to stick with this? Or do you have any lines like that where you're like, I got to get every one of these?
Oh no, I don't think like that at all. I just pretty much buy what I want. But the 2 lines that I collect the most are probably Mezco and Marvel Legends. And I mean Mafex, I'll buy pretty much any Marvel Mafex figures that they make.
Yeah, they've been coming out with gold lately.
Yeah, they've been killing it, man. That Age of Apocalypse Magneto that they showed at ooh, man.
Ooh. Anytime there's the word, any X-Men character, I'm just all, yeah. And I saw that, I was all, woo.
Yeah.
And then that Revoltech cable, I was all, ah.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I want to be excited about that figure, but I just Revoltech, I don't know, man. They're so like hit or miss for me. I don't think I've liked any of. I mean, I've bought a couple of the figures. Some of them are cool, but there's none of them that I'm like in love with. I think the Carnage one is really nice, but other than that, I can't get myself to care too much about them.
Yeah, Carnage is probably one of their top-notch ones.
Yeah, Carnage is really nice.
Have you had a chance to mess with the new Harley Quinn one?
No, but I know that you love it, and
Just in case.
yeah, I understand. I get it, and it looks good and everything. But yeah, again, it's it's an expensive line, and it's kind of, if I've already been unsatisfied with what I have so far, it's kind of hard to just jump into every single one.
Yeah,
But
that's understandable.
but I will take that risk for Cable for sure, unless he comes out and he's shiny like Deathstroke, then I'll just pass on it.
Well, you just put a clear coat on there, dull coat.
Yeah, okay.
You just use some of them painting skills, like Beardy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was funny how he was saying that he can't live with certain things and it like tortures him. He said something like he's tortured by his paint skills or something.
Man, then I got to see his paint skills firsthand. Oh, that was sick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Sitting there with a toothpick and everything, touching that. Woo. Doing certain things to certain stuff. Oh, it was great.
All right.
It was really cool. We
Nice.
signed a full disclosure, so I can't say anything. And
Yeah.
good thing I
Oh.
remembered that right at that moment.
Yes.
That was
No,
real close right there.
It was. It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was funny because you're like, oh man, like he was even talking like he's not even being funny. He was talking about that on the way home that day. Like, he was like, oh man, I was watching him with the toothpick in his mouth, like look at him go.
Yeah, dude, it was amazing. You can tell when somebody is just so amazing at their craft that they can do that and just bust it out like that, touch up. I mean, that's some old school stuff from like doing car models or anything of that sort to get that detail with the toothpick. And I saw it firsthand, and I'm like, one, that's awesome. This dude's old school. Two, I'm watching the guy in his craft, and three, he's not even thinking about it.
Yeah, it's
He's just doing it exactly, and that's what's cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, just complete muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we're kind of all over the place here. Why don't we go ahead and talk about our pickups this week, yeah?
You got it.
Sure.
All right. We will let the guest go first.
Okay, so this week, today I got the new Venom, the Marvel Legends Venom figure.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
A buddy of mine sent it to me. He got it from Frankenstein's down in LA.
Dang it. And that's all I keep hearing everybody said. My buddy got it. My buddy got it. And I'm like, okay, well, where's everybody
he got
getting it
from Frankenstein's, all right?
Yeah. That's that seems to be the way, but then still it's like, man, where are these dudes order from? Because not even my source has them yet. And I was like, gosh dang it.
Oh man.
It's funny if you do look on Instagram though, when everybody says, oh, I got my Venom, and then everybody says, where'd you get it? It's my buddy picked it up.
But you know what though? I did another buddy of mine posted that he found it in GameStop today, and that was in Texas.
There we go. All right,
so
finally.
It should be out here in like 2 or 3 days then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sent the message now. All right, cool. Thanks. Go ahead. Go on.
Oh, and shout out to my boy on Instagram, Artwits Toys, who hooked me up with the Venom figure. So
nice. All right.
Oh, and I also got a Mythic Legions. I don't know how to say this dude's name. Krona, the trap jaw looking guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one looks cool.
Yeah, this is really nice. I haven't had a chance to open it up and mess with it. And I think that might be all I got this week, actually.
Heck yeah.
That's not that's 2 good scores right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, that's awesome. Did you crack open the Venom yet?
Yeah, I've had it in my hands this whole time that we've been talking.
And what do you think? It's all right. I mean, even though it was still the other one, the new paint and everything.
Yeah, no, I like it. And I never built the whole Matt Gargan Build-A-Figure Venom. So this one, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I just can't remember Eddie Brock being this big.
There's some books where he's like crazy like that. Like I remember there was some books that I want to say it was the same artist that drew Pitt that drew him all kind of crazy like that.
Yeah. I mean, he's always changing sizes, but
mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but it's a really nice figure. Oh, you know what? It kind of reminds me of Venom Madness. Do you remember that from back in the day?
Yep.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So that I want to see if the Marvel Select accessories will fit on here.
There you go. Alrighty. Ernie, what about you, sir?
All right, so I finally got those stepchildren in. I was able to snag 2 of them. So yes, they've definitely hit the West Coast. As soon as I was going to post, though, I already saw 5 before it, so I was like, okay, never mind. Everybody does know. We all seem to get them finally over here at the same time.
What?
The Stepford Cuckoos.
Cuckoos?
Cuckoos. And that was cool. So unfortunately, though, each one were from 2 different stores that I had to go to. So unlike still where East Coast is showing 6 on the shelf, we're only getting one in a container.
What?
Yeah, and one of mine was fully cut open. So that's okay. I got to switch the head anyways to throw it on the wall. Yeah. And then so I got those 2. That's awesome. And then GameStop called up, and that's always a good call because something's in then. And Jedi Knight Revan is in, and man, that packaging on that figure is just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, the purple.
Yes.
Yeah,
it
looks nice.
It looks so nice already. So I was able to pick those up, and then of course there's sales going on. So then I threw in another Shang-Chi, and
nice.
I have that one. What else was there? I'm looking right now. So Revan, Shang-Chi, picked up another thing because I want to do the dirty wash to it to make it look better.
Nice.
And
I was thinking about doing that to my thing as well. Actually, it was just like, it's not that hard to do. And
okay, can we do it together then? So then this way you can show me what's up.
Yeah. You know what? We'll do it, and then we'll just do a little video while we do it too.
All right, that sounds perfect then.
Okay,
nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And then I did the only one, the DC multiverse figures, the new McFarlane ones. I got the Superman one. I did not get the Harley Quinn, and the only reason was because then I don't know, it's weird, for some reason I had a broken NECA Superman sitting here. Don't know how any of my figures break.
Was it the legs?
Yeah, and Cheney's hands.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no. So, I've had that sitting here forever. I tried every method to put it back, and it never just went back. But that's my all-time childhood hero.
Tell you what, let me get that Superman, and I will send it out to Billy, and he'll fix it, and I'll give it back to you. I'll pay for him to fix it.
No, we're good, because let me finish here. I popped off the NECA head of Christopher Reeves, and I threw it on that body, and I'm in love now.
No, okay, I got to see this. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. I've seen someone do that. Yeah, it does look good. So
that's why.
Nice.
Yeah, and it comes out great. So I sent it in the chat a long time ago, right before you left. And I guess everybody just didn't even notice it because, of course, I threw it back in the box and repackaged for my wall.
Threw it up on the wall.
Yeah, and it just looks beautiful.
So you open your figures and mess with them and then just put them back in the package and display them on the wall?
I am an inbox collector, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so no, but like that, some things like that, yes, that's what I got to do. But like I was saying with the cuckoos, I will then get the other 2 to switch out the head, so then I can throw those on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Same thing that I did with the Moonstars. Switch out all the heads and everything and the accessories, and then put it like that and slip it back in. So I took out the soups, popped off the NECA head, threw it on this one. I had to do some adjusting to the peg and everything. So wiped it, cleaned it out. I got a good, beautiful match, threw them neatly back in the package and repackaged it up. And now that's my Christopher Reeve Superman on my wall.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Right next to the dude. It came out so clean. I'll definitely send you a picture.
Yeah.
It really worked out well. So somebody could do that. And I know that, the NECA one is still very expensive, but there is some knockoffs on there just to get the head.
Right. Yeah.
To do the same, because it looks super clean. And I'm very sorry for whoever's the one who did it, and I can't remember, because Wade, you're right. That's exactly where I saw it. I had it out there from one of the groups,
Yeah, it was floating
And I was
around.
like, oh my god, that's beautiful. And I definitely picked one up and did that, and man, it looks great.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So I have that, man. I think that's I'm really trying to remember. I think that's it for the week.
Okay.
Well, since our last show.
Okay. Yeah, because it's been 2 weeks because
Yeah,
I was
it's
gone
been
last
2
week.
weeks, but it was slow with nothing else. I was still I'm still holding off on those Spideys, waiting for them to drop.
Mm-hmm.
So then I can finish the Hobgoblin and I mean the Demo Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't think there was anything else. I'm trying to remember if anything came in. Something came in, and I can't remember what came in. I'm trying to look around right now. I can't. Nah, I can't find it. I'm sorry.
I hate that.
Yeah, because I know it's something.
Yeah,
Like I even reused the box today, and I'm like, oh, what the heck was it?
yeah, you're all, ugh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since we were on last time, I got those little goblin figures. I posted up pictures of them.
Oh
Those are
yeah,
so
those are nice.
sick.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not that pricey either. They're only like $30 for like a 3-pack, so they're like $10 each.
Oh nice.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't have
Yeah.
any like articulation in the legs and arms, but the bodies are actually like the torsos are pretty mobile.
Oh cool.
Yeah, yeah, so they're pretty neat. And then I got in the Figma Bakugo from My Hero, and that figure is pretty nice. I got to mess
Yeah,
with it real quick before I left.
I've heard some mixed things about that one. But you like it though?
Yeah, well, it's got some issues because I mean, he can't look up because of the
Oh,
costume and the hair, so that's kind of a big problem. You know, looking at his costume, the way his costume is, it's always going to be a problem with any action figure.
right. No
For
matter who does it.
Yeah, you're going to run into issues with that costume for that figure every single time. So you know, all you can do is just hope for the best and think that, you know, okay, well, this can work and try and find new ways to make it all kind of work. So,
Right.
but overall, I like it. I think, you know, I'm pleased with it. I don't think that it's something that I wasted money on or anything like that. I'm happy to have it. And so,
Cool.
yeah,
Good stuff.
yeah. And then I went to Florida and the Bahamas for a week and I didn't get any toys. I looked around, but I didn't get any toys.
I tried.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Like we ended up going to a Target, and I looked in there, nothing. Um, we went. Where do we go? Oddly enough, the at least the two parks that I went to at Disney World, they don't sell Marvel stuff.
At Disney World?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if there's some kind of like contract with
Oh, Universal.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Universal is able to, but
Yeah, they have that
Yeah.
Adventureland, right? Or something.
yeah. So they
Yeah.
can sell Marvel stuff, but Disney can't. So
I
there's
think it's still another year, or it may even be months. It
yeah,
may be this 2020.
yeah. So when because I was at the airport in Orlando, and they have stores in both of them. So like if you're, you know, they also had like all those like Galaxy Edge like packs there.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
From Disneyland in their Disney store in the airport. So like if you don't want to go to
Oh wow, really?
yeah, if you don't want to go to
Wow.
the park and you're in Florida, you can just go to the Disney store at the Orlando airport and pick up those packs. They had all 4 of them there.
Did you see a price point, sir?
No, I don't remember looking because I was just kind of like I wasn't really interested in them, so I was just
Yeah.
like, all right. So, but you can get them there, and then I saw they had Legends in the Universal store, and they wanted like $35 for them. I was all, whoa,
Man, and people are complaining about GameStop right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. I looked at that price, and like all I could like it's just that R2 scream happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was you rolling away, turning around, rolling away.
yeah. My head was spinning around. I was all,
Yeah.
whoa.
Did you guys see that picture floating around of a Target price tag for Marvel Legends, and it was also $29.99?
I heard about that. I heard about
Yeah.
that today.
Yeah, I think that's here in the
Cheese
Bay
and
Area.
rice. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
cheese and rice.
Well, dude, it's funny because that Spider-Man tag is always, and it's still up in one of ours, has always said $24.99 for the Spider-Man SKU. If you look, it's
Oh,
like always at the top left-hand corner, and then all the other ones will always say $19.99.
oh,
Yeah.
okay,
So
crazy.
that's pretty funny, and that happened last year. So I don't know, man. These are crazy times. If our figures are going to jump to $30.
Yeah, that's definitely not something that yeah, I'm not going to pay $30 for a legend.
Correct. Yeah, I won't even pay the 25 right now for a transformer. So heck no.
Yeah. And then so yeah, I went there and Galaxy's Edge was awesome. I'd never been before, so that was probably like the highlight of my trip. It was awesome. Like
Nice.
yeah, it was killer, man. I had a great time. I went in the single rider line for the Millennium Falcon ride and rode it 3 times in 25 minutes.
Man.
So yeah, I was just
Don't get cocky, kid. Really?
yeah,
That's awesome.
I was juiced, man. I was like, all right. So it was stupid fun, man. It was a good time. I was like walking into it. I'm like, I don't really care for these new characters all that much, but I'm gonna go in and just check it out. And I ended up having a blast. So I'm glad I went in. And
Nice.
yeah, everything was really cool. And then I got back home and I got the SH Figuarts M Bison. So that was
Oh, nice.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, heck yeah.
And I got the SH Figuarts Scarlet Witch from Infinity War.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a
Have you had a
pretty.
chance to mess with it?
Yeah, I've messed with both of them. They're both pretty nice.
Oh,
Actually,
Yeah,
okay.
how's the face sculpt? Good?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. The only thing that's weird about the Bison is he doesn't really have much of a head. Like it's just kind of like the hat on a double peg, like a double barbell peg, into like a big chunky neck, and then you like put the face plate on there. So like it's weird. Like
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, it's like it makes it look like he's got like this big like it's weird because it makes it look like he has no neck almost. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's strange.
Yeah, I'll send you guys some pics here in a little bit. And then what else did I get? I think that was about it. Oh, I got the little Xenosamas from Dragon Ball Super from the Eternal Experience. Jaime, he was selling those, so I wanted to get those because I didn't get a chance to get those before. So got those guys. They're just little static statue looking guys. But
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
yeah.
wasn't familiar. Cool.
And I think that's about it. And I'm just waiting for Cable to come in. And oh no, I got a couple.
Oh, if you're waiting, dude, I can get the kids to climb one of the poles and hook you up. If you X-Men cape, my bad, dog.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. The Mezco one.
I was gonna throw an HBO and Cinemax too, but all right, that's cool. That's fine. That's fine. I got you.
Yeah, but I think that was about it. And yeah, like I said, I'm just waiting for Cable. Oh no, I got a $9 what is it, Rock Python or whatever on Amazon.
Oh, Rock Python, yeah.
Yeah, I still needed him, and I like right when he came out, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna wait for that nice Amazon deal. So I grabbed him, and I grabbed another Silver Samurai for $9 as well. So it's like, why
Nice.
not?
The Silver Samurai is nice.
I love that figure, man.
Yeah, me too.
Heck yeah. All right, so let's kind of scroll through the chat here. We've got some activity going on.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah.
You want me to go through?
Yeah, here I'll tackle Randy's right now. He asked if we think that Hasbro is seeing collectors pay more for like Figuarts, Figma, and etc. And they're like, let's go ahead and bump up our prices.
I can understand that, and I get that, but it's a whole different ball game. That's like saying, well, if Disneyland's going to be at 120, then Knott's Berry Farm should do it too. It's two different things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and I get that, but if that's their game that they're thinking, they're gonna be dead wrong, and that sucks.
oh, they're gonna fail. They're gonna
we're gonna have so many pegs full of stuff because I know everybody's on it, and I get it that maybe that is with the whole Target coming out and the way that GameStop, has done it and everything. But okay, still, shout out to our GameStop. I still got the call. The figures were at $24.99, and then you got the bag thing going on right now, which is kind of already what everybody already did because people already were mad at the $24.
Yeah.
And so even at that being that, I mean, your figures still work out to the $19.99 once you do the whole gimmick.
Right. Once you do the
know what I
sale and
mean?
everything. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So I get everybody's frustration and everything, and that is a good point because you said it earlier, Wade. Hey, Ernie, are you going to get that Mezco? And no, I can't because I'm not going to afford that. But hey,
Right.
everybody else is on board. But it's a whole different. Everything's in standards, and then there's place. There's always Marvel Legends, and that's where it's going to stick to. And now you got Mezco over here and like that. So to say at that point, you're still only giving us $20, maybe $24 figures if it had to go to $22.99 or something. And I get that, So if we're
Yeah.
at that $22 price point, oh look, that's what Rectangular just said. So I get it, but it's not going to happen with a whole $30. You're going to have too many people upset.
Yeah.
I mean, because look at the Transformers, how I always say about the Transformers. And I'll see as soon as that first wave hits, yes, it's gone for hardcore Transformer collectors because they are. I mean, we pay one something for a masterpiece figure, but you should not have to pay $30 to $24 for that really low plastic that's out there. But you get the collectors who are hardcore like that and get it. But then you see these waves after just sitting there filling up the pegs or on top of the shelves or anything. So
in stacks at Walmart.
correct. So you may go ahead.
I didn't realize that. So I'm new to Transformers. I just barely started collecting them like late last year.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that was a high price for them. I was like buying them up. I was just like, oh, I like this. I'll buy it. I was like, oh, $30. Okay. If that's what they cost, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, no, they used to be like 15 to 20.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then even they've like slowly come up, but like when they came out with Siege, like they jumped the prices like out of nowhere, and it was like you get maybe a weapon or two and they transform, and it's like I don't see where that extra like $10 is going.
Right,
right.
And to me, it's cool with the retro styling, and let's get our G1 figures and make them look very close and similar and yada, yada, yada. But when you turn that figure around and there's nothing but holes and you got so much kibble everywhere, you know what I mean? It's just, that's not cool. And you can feel the lightness in it.
Yeah,
there's for sure.
There's no like,
bunch of them.
There's no girth to it. Like you pick it up and it's just super light.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got match hats going on right now. Thank you for joining us on live. As Cheney goes over the questions, I'm going to hit up everybody who has also joined us. We got Pokemon's cards. I know we went over Randy. What's up? We got Kirby Squad is in here. Thunder Crow, Matt Stringham, Gross Misconduct, Keith Frost. Who else was there? And everybody else who's been earlier. And everybody's just going back and forth with about figs and the talk and everything, saying what's up. If we go back to the earlier comments, I don't know, Mervine, we may get that Toy Fair exclusive, the Veiny Arnold Conan. That'd be awesome. Yeah. We talked about, we need that Arnold Conan, just super veiny, all swolled out like Kirby Squad said. And then Laser Pants is hoping that we get some Gomez villains. Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm sure they could do. I mean, the pink skulls kind of serve that purpose, and they did a really good job with those.
That set is so fun. I love that set.
I love seeing all the pictures that everybody does.
Yeah.
It's so simple and perfect, and they look like thugs. They look like villains. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Randy was talking about driving around and still hunting. After 30-minute drives, he gives up. And yeah, if you're a faithful listener to our show, you know me and Cheney still hunt. It's in our blood, and we do. I mean, our whole rounds may take a couple of hours in the morning or whatever, but we make sure we hit everything.
You guys go together?
No, I may run into him at a store sometimes though. And
Oh, okay.
then if he's grabbed something that I wanted, I always make sure and tell security that hey, that guy's stealing.
Yep.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then this way I can get the jump on him. But yeah, I have my route. Cheney has his and everything. So by some points, by then we'll catch up. Or if we can catch up with each other in the middle, then we can fill each other in as far as no, this Target didn't have this, or
Right.
Walmart didn't have this. And then as you're driving to the next one, you sit there and you're driving, you wonder, was he telling the truth or did he hide something? I better go check. And then
Man.
you have that happen. So, there's other people here who still hunt. That's awesome. I get it. The times that we're in and everything. We've talked about this before. But yeah, hunting is great. I still love it.
Yeah.
Getting a heads up from anybody or just seeing it on the shelf. Like when I found out Superman, and I'll post up a picture to you guys right now. I went and grabbed it, and I'll also put it on my Instagram page and my story so everybody can see what I'm talking about. The hunting is just it's great, and being out there. Kirby Squad said you guys are going to dirty up your things together. Yes, we are, and we're going to make a video of it.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Jay Rue says he's done driving. and I understand that. I do. Mervine still wants me to get the Revo Harley. Nope, not gonna happen. I just don't like it. I mess with Cheney's and it's cool, but
it's a nice figure, man.
Yeah, it is. But I gotta stay away from Revel Tech. I'm done with it. I sold off all mine.
Yeah, I still don't know why you did that.
Yeah, I had to come to a decision.
Not
Gross
that
Misconduct wants to know if anybody grabbed the 1,000 Toys Dante and Nero.
No,
I did not.
I want to, but the prices is pretty high. Like I feel like you right now. I'm like,
See, yeah. Randy got it, and it's his favorite figure so far this year.
nice. They look killer. They both look killer.
Yeah, Kirby wants a new Strife, but we're not going to do $29.99 for it. Rectangular, like I had said, I heard that too. Is supposed to go up to 22, 24. So that's cool. Mervine says if Hasbro has a 20 or less license for Marvel and Star Wars, then price hike them. Should let import companies lower their price point. So we'll see. Rectangular does not like hunting. Juan Sanchez says the gas is expensive. And yes, it is.
Yep.
Laser Pants agrees with Rectangular. Randy says y'all got toy turfs going all Breaking Bad on dudes. Stay out of my territory. Oh, you have no idea how it is out here.
It's funny because Ernie jokes about me and him, but me and him are usually like, we'll be on opposite sides of town. I'm like, okay, so they got that thing that you wanted. You're like, okay, cool, get it. So I grab it for him and vice versa. And in between, like you'll literally run across people that are just like, throwing dirty looks. And it's usually the older Hot Wheels guys though.
Oh yeah. Those guys are crazy.
Dude, right? Like I had a guy check me when Toys R Us was still around. He checked me like hard at the door.
What, he like hit you?
No.
Like hockey checked you?
Yeah, like hockey checked me, like just shouldered me right into because I was standing in front of him and he just like boom, like pushed me over to get in the door and he's gone. And I was like, whoa. I'm like, and he was like a bigger guy and he was like, I don't know, he was like probably in his 50s or something. So I didn't even see it coming. I was like, whoa. So I go in there and he's, I go to the action figure aisle and whatnot. And, he comes walking back later on and kind of looks at me kind of funny, like, oh, I thought you were going to the Hot Wheels. And then after that, like, he was cool. Like, if I was in front of him in line, he wouldn't even care. Like, it was like, yeah, man, no, I'm not here for your Hot Wheels. Like,
man, yeah, no, they're crazy.
Yeah. And I'm sure every collector has their Hot Wheels story. And then that's how it is. It's true. So territory, you got to stay away from those Hot Wheels guys because they are ruthless and scary. But yeah, you do have those ones and they give you the eye. But I'll tell you what, now my most threatening enemy now are the two grandmas who are checking eBay for stuff and loading up stuff in their cart that they even have no idea what it is. But because they saw me grab it or the person in front of me, then they're running to grab it too. And then you can see them on the next aisle checking. Those are the ones who scare me.
Well, that was when I got those, what was it? Those Overwatch figures, those 2-packs at
Right.
Walmart. I was just checking them out, and I'm like, oh, this is like I could be like kind of like a cool ninja character. I'm gonna go ahead and get these packs because they're 2-packs for like $9. So
Yeah.
I'm like, they got 4 of them. All right, I'm gonna grab all 4 or 3. I think I got 3, and I found one more the day after at a different Walmart. But so I grabbed all 3, and as I'm like picking them up, these like no joke, these older ladies are just sitting there just dumping stuff in the cart, just doodly doo doodly doo doodly doo. I was like, whoa. And I looked at like one of them, and she had her phone with eBay on, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yep. Those are the
Yeah,
ones that
that's-
scare me.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause-
dude, it's crazy around here. Like,
They'll hit you in the ankle with their cart. They don't even care. And if they're in a jazzy scooter, they're going to back up right over you before you can even hear the beep, beep. It's true. For reals, man. Yeah, gross misconduct says hunting in his area is depressing now. And I get that. But man, there's still nothing like the feeling of when you turn the corner and you see the full pegs. Oh, that is
Oh,
the
yeah.
best.
Yeah, but how often does that happen? I mean,
You got to be on it. You do,
Yeah.
so that you make it happen. He says
Oh,
DC in his area is so dry. Laser Pants is in Seattle and says, good thing there's no toy turf war out there. It's real out here in SoCal. Definitely is.
yeah, in the Bay Area too. Like there's scalpers everywhere, man. There's a bunch of toy shows and stuff out here too. So like when
I
those
see
come
that all
around,
the time. Yeah.
yeah,
You guys do.
yeah. So when those come around, like all the local areas are empty.
Yeah. Matt says there's still something about the hunt. It's nostalgic. It is. I mean, that's how you started, So
Yeah.
I get that. Kirby Squad is the one who got my Revo Venom. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that.
oh, nice.
Probably help for the wedding, definitely. Randy says if he's in the DMV, better stay out his territory, bro. Matt agrees that Hot Wheels collectors are nuts. Rasper wanted to know, Cheney, did you take the mistress or did you take the missus? Still wondering.
Oh, took the missus and the kiddo. Took the family. Kept it family friendly.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Good,
It was actually really funny because like I had never flown with my wife before, so she's like petrified of airplanes. And so I'm like sitting there just like, trying to like joke around and everything, and she's just like not talking, and I'm like, what's up? Like and she's like, I can't right now. I'm like, oh wow, like I didn't know it was this bad. Like like we're lifting off and me and my kid are just all, yeah, all right, yeah. And my wife's just like sitting there like all
Had your kid flown before?
no, it was her first time.
Oh, okay. So she's
Yeah.
just all pumped up. Huh? That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. And then on the way home, it was funny. We like got in the plane and it lifted off, and she knocked out during liftoff. She just crashed out and slept most of the way home.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like, all right, cool. That worked out way better than I thought it would. So
Yeah, I haven't been on a plane in about 15 years. This Friday for Toy Fair will be the first time in that many years.
oh man, is it a nonstop or you got to do?
No, it's nonstop.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So there you go, Rasper. It was the missus.
Yes, the missus.
Or is he saying that for the show? No, I'm just kidding.
To make a long story short, yes, it was the missus.
Mervine has a story almost close to mine and said that he was looking at the Hot Wheels Punisher van and legit some guy asked him if he was going to buy it while he was taking it out of his hands.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's fully, I believe it because it's happened to me, dude. I had an old man, 65 plus, crush a Hot Wheels in my hand. I was at Kmart. It was one of the events going on. It was a go-kart or something, I believe, whatever it was. I was all jazzed about it. Old man with a cane. I've said this story before. And he says, hey, what do you got there, Sonny, or whatever it is, I'm like, okay, hey, cool. I want to turn around and show him. I reach down with my hands and have it in the palm of my hands. And I said, well, I got, and as I say that, he gets it, crumbles it in my hands and says, now you got nothing, and walks away with his cane. Whoa.
Man, old people, man.
Did that just Hot Wheels people?
Dude,
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
it is.
Hot
I,
Wheels people, right?
I've seen guys legit like roll in with a basket and just clear the whole peg, like clear 2 or 3 pegs into the basket and then jet off to another point of the store.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah,
It-
right in front of us. If
Yeah.
you're looking, they'll push you away with your cart, and then their arm goes straight out, clear the shelf into their whole cart, and then take off into another area. Literally,
Yeah, that's insane.
it
It
is.
is.
It
And those
really
guys,
is.
those guys are gonna do that forever, and they probably have been doing it forever. You know,
Randy
like
said he used to work at a Toys R Us, and this guy would show up when the truck's there at the back room door, scratching his neck and be like, "Y'all got the Hot Wheels in yet?" It's true.
It ain't no
It's
joke.
man, it's no joke. And Matt has seen the old grandmas with their scanners open. It is. You can see them. Watch when you see these old ladies in the toy aisles, guys. Definitely, okay? You're going to go down, take a look, just browse over at their phone. Guaranteed they're on eBay or like that. Yeah, their barcode app is open
Yeah.
just to see what they're going to do.
yeah, that's crazy and stupid.
Yeah, so we're pretty much caught up here now. Jake Peterson just joined us. What's up, Jake?
Oh, Jake
Um,
Peterson is the man.
Yes.
Yes.
That dude is
Yes.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to
So
we got to see him again at Decon, so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
see him
awesome.
there.
Yeah, he was there. Dude, Jake's good people, man. I
He
like
is.
him.
Yeah, he's super enthusiastic, like about everything.
Yeah.
I remember hearing him talk to you actually, Cheney, and he was going crazy about how much he liked the podcast, and then he'd turn around and talk about how much he liked KJ's Instagram and how much he liked Be Amazing's this, and he knew everything about everybody, and he was all into it, like pumped up like crazy.
Yeah, Jake's good people, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for hopping on, sir.
definitely. So we're basically caught up now. Cheney, you want to get into it? Once again, guys, thank you so much for always joining us and joining our lives. Tell your friends. And let's get into it, man. How are we doing? We're 2 weeks into this.
Yeah. For sure. What do we got? Let's go ahead and go over some more of that GI Joe, yeah.
All right. Let's hope.
Yeah.
all
Oh,
this is true.
look who made it in here.
I just
Yeah.
saw that. Dang.
Woo!
We're getting royalty up in here now.
Woo!
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that dude's he's the man.
Oh yeah.
See, Jesse M, welcome to the show. How
He
you doing?
Made it. He made it.
Yes.
All right. All right. So GI Joe, what we got? We got the 6-inch. We found out the case assortment, and there's going to be a convention exclusive, correct?
Yes. So far,
So-
that's what we got online.
To which convention?
That's the thing.
Okay, it just says convention.
I'm hoping, yeah, and I'm hoping that it's gonna be a reveal at Toy Fair, and then probably Comic-Con right off the bat.
Oh, okay.
I would
I mean,
imagine if it's
that's
6
my
inch,
guess.
if it's 6-inch Hasbro, they're gonna do like they did this last year, where it's like, how the Hulk was just convention exclusive, and
With the different head and stuff.
yeah, so it'll be. I'm guessing if I was, and it's labeled GI Joe Elite, so I don't know, probably a Snake Eyes, like a variant of the Snake Eyes that they're gonna put out.
Oh yeah.
Wait, are you a GI Joe fan?
No, not really. I mean, I had GI Joes when I was younger, and I'm looking
Mhm.
forward to the new line because it's soldiers and ninjas and all that good stuff. But I'm not somebody that's very knowledgeable like on the comics and everything. But
Okay,
Uh,
well, but it's background though, right?
yeah, well, basically, I mean,
So as we get into this, what are your guesses? Because right now we're all just at speculation, except for the people who actually have seen these and had the pictures, and all their comment was looking great. And what we mean by that is, what do you think they're going to bust out with? Are we going to get our old action figures as a kid? Are we going to get cartoon figures? Are we going to get
Right.
comic figures? Or are they going to be movie figures?
I think I can't remember which one of you two said it, but I think they're gonna do like the same approach as they do with Marvel Legends, where it's gonna be, like every wave is gonna have like some. Well, actually, no, they've kind of had it. They've cleaned it up lately. But before with Marvel Legends, it would be like a couple movie ones and then some
Correct.
regular ones.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's
And
what I'm hoping.
yeah, and I think that that's what they'll do with GI Joe until maybe it gets rolling. I don't know because like I mean GI Joe isn't what Marvel is now, so it's kind of tough. I think they're gonna have to squeeze as much as they can into the line, so they're gonna have to mix it up.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we get the mix up, I'm really cool with that. And as long as it's not part of that mobile game, the GI Joe War on Cobra, because if it's that, then I'm probably gonna have to riot. Like
Oh, okay.
I've been
Man, all
waiting,
right.
I've been waiting this long, and they're like, "Hey, check it out!" And we get these cartoony mobile game ones. Oh man,
So like,
Whew.
no, I don't think so. I mean, Hasbro does crazy stuff sometimes, but I mean, they know who wants GI Joe figures, and it's gonna be old school GI Joe fans.
Right?
Until like one of the movies or something gets like popular and momentum, and then they might adjust fire. But right out the gate, they have to like satisfy you old school GI Joe fans.
You would
Yeah.
think.
So this is the only thing that I'm scared of. Okay, if you look up right now and you look up a GI Joe War on Cobra mobile game, and you see what comes up, okay, and then you look in their first case assortment that Hasbro says is coming out, two Snake Eyes, a Destro, a Duke Scarlet, and Roblox. Those are all the same people who are on the front of the game thing.
Yeah, but aren't those the main characters from back in the day?
Yeah, it is, but it's just the way that it lines up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
It,
I got you.
it's to get that because then all that's missing is our Storm Shadow, Cobra, and Baroness. Other than that, it's you know
Right,
I've
right.
got
There's
so many
That's all the heavy
messages of
hitters.
you understand it is going to be the mobile game, right, Ernie? And I'm like, better not. Because Shaney better keep his hand on that button, or all you're gonna hear is beep 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 beep.
No, and just think about what we were saying earlier too. That they're spreading it out so much. It sounds like they have huge plans for it. I mean, I don't know
I
what's up
hope
with the
so.
mobile game or whatever, but I'm sure they're
Yeah,
not going to just do a couple mobile game figures and be done with it.
yeah. But see, that's the only thing that I'm scared of is we've been waiting online all so long for this to come out, and it finally hits. But then at the same time, the mobile game and the video game is coming out. And I'm sorry, the day and age that we're in, yeah, we want the nostalgia. Give us our old cartoon, our old figures, our old comic book. But in this day and age, it is about the mobile games and what's going on in that scene. Like that's a huge area that we just may not be privy to yet.
Well, that
Yeah, I never even heard of the mobile game. That's why I would be surprised if they let off
Yeah.
with that because, like, what GI Joe fans would want those? Like, how big is this mobile? What's the name of this mobile game?
It's the one that they're pushing the hardest that's out there because in this world everything's about a game. You're Fortnite, and it kind of looks cartoony in that sense of Fortnite, and it's just
Right,
called
right.
GI Joe War on Cobra. But I know it pops up in my feed a lot. People talk about it a lot, and everything. If I were to go to my sons right now and talk about it, they have all these different mobile games from Fortnite that they play on their phone to Star Wars to now GI Joe is also in there. So that's what I'm saying. We got different generations going through things right now, and if they're trying to stay on top of it, and yeah, we may not have had it in the past, and they make this announcement, and this is what's going on right now, I hope it just doesn't shatter all our dreams. You know what I'm
I
saying?
I do. I understand your concern, but I can't see it happening. Like even looking right now, I'm checking out like the designs and stuff.
Yeah,
It would be foolish to start with this
yeah,
because
but
this isn't like even these designs don't even lend themselves to like the 6-inch design that like Hasbro makes. Or I mean the 6-inch stuff that Hasbro does with Legends and Power Rangers. It like conflicts with these right off the bat, just as far as the design goes. These things are all cartoony.
yeah,
correct. Now the only thing
that's
about that is the new Star Wars that they put out.
ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but
They
that's
match
a
that.
different line though. I mean, that's a whole different line. See, so that would be cool. Like I said, I think that they have big plans for this. So I mean, it would be cool if they made a line for this weird, goofy animated thing and gave like the old school collectors the 6-inch stuff that they want.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna put these characters in their 6-inch line. I could see them making these, but not in their 6-inch line. And I don't know
yeah.
anything
I,
about GI Joe, but I don't see it happening.
I personally think that the Jazzwares is going to be for the game. I think it's going to be the 3/4 inch, and they're going to look
For
all
the game.
for the
Yeah.
game. I think that's what the Jazzwares is going to be doing, and I think the 6-inch Hasbro stuff is going to be more targeted towards, like you were saying earlier, Wade, like towards us and the hardcore GI Joe fans.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to have that support from the new movie, so that a lot of it's weighing on that. But I think they're kind of like keeping the 3/4 inch stuff. Probably will be dependent on that game, but that's just my speculation.
Right. Yeah. I think that's pretty cool that Jazz Wars is doing the 3 3/4 inch stuff, because their 3 3/4 Fortnite figures are really nice.
Yeah. And you know what? I want to say that, like, after that happened and those like hit, like a lot of people were picking those up, and I want to say that Hasbro was probably like, yeah, no, maybe we need to bring Joe back, because people are into this Fortnite like crazy now, and a lot of it lends itself to probably being inspired by GI Joe.
Right, yeah.
Right. Oh, you can see it. Remember when I picked up my first Fortnite figures with the one that looks like Firefly in the gray and everything? And I said that. And then I was like, okay, you could use this guy as Duke, but he is a little bit too cartoony. And then, it was all hands off when they announced that, okay, it is real. We are getting our 6-inch. And I do hope that it is a mixture of how we did get Marvel Legends. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm sure whatever we get, I'm going to be happy with. But I do think that no matter what, Jazzwares is going to, Jazzwares is going to follow with their Fortnite figures as far as now just switching to GI Joe. And I hope maybe then that will stay all the same and keep it a little bit retro new. You know what I mean? As far
Right.
as bringing both into the new era. And so I'm happy with it. I'm cool with the announcement of no, we're getting 2 different figures. Actually, that blew my mind. So I can't wait until next weekend. I mean, God, I really hope they better show some pictures. We're only all speculating this.
Imagine if
Yeah.
they don't talk about it at all.
Yeah. Ignore everybody, from everybody who's going to be there and asking about it, and they just ignore everybody. What?
Oh my gosh, that would be so horrible.
Yeah. And here we are just waiting for it and nothing.
You'd lose your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Toy Fair. So let's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was some good news to hear that we're both getting both. Everybody in the chat is going back and forth right now. And Mervine says, aren't we supposed to get a new G.I. Joe comic of a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover? Well, we've had that for years, and it's very popular. They were talking about reintroducing it, but that actually came out 2 years ago. If you guys remember that Comic-Con exclusive where they tried the Transformers G.I. Joe. They were even talking about bringing Mask back, and a whole new version. And we got it was like 5 different cartoons where they were talking about, like trying to bring back Saturday morning era stuff, that it was all going to be together. And then that was all scrapped.
Right.
So I say don't restart the comic book, let it continue on, and let's just start fresh with our Joes. And then, he brings out the concern is, are they going to start the $29.99 price point?
Yeah.
Whew.
For the 6-inch Joes.
Right. Or are they going to be $19.99 like the Lightning Collection?
I'll tell you what, if they come packed with a slew of accessories and different hands and heads, okay, I'll pay $30 for a Joe.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it has to come with all that stuff though.
Right, yeah.
But if you're just getting, a gun or like 2 guns and maybe like 1 extra hand or something, no, no way. I'm sorry.
Right.
There's
we
no way.
better have extras. Snake Eyes already better be suited up as it is, with all his holders on and swords already and gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And still stuff on the outside. Yeah. That's. We're getting crazy times here. It is 2020. We've been in this game for a long time. I know it's time to step up price point, but man, that is a hefty jump. And then I get everything. And then we still haven't even revealed how all our packaging is going to look without plastic now.
Oh yeah, what's Diamond Select gonna do?
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying. If here we're jumping price point, well, why? We're getting lower boxes now. So how are we going to do this?
Yeah, because Hasbro put out that statement saying this year that they're going to be
Correct.
doing no plastic for the packaging. So, say goodbye to your retro cards, say goodbye to bubble packaging,
Ugh, I'm hurting right now. I want those retro cards, man. I want those retro Empire Strikes Back figures that are coming out.
Randy brought up a good point saying that for G.I. Joe, for the convention exclusive, they could do, a retro card like Snake Eyes or something.
And I'm all for it.
Yeah, everybody
Definitely.
Everybody's in jump
The
on
retro. What once we had, Black Series do it, and then Marvel Legends. Like, I wish we would get away from all of them, and now that's our standard.
that. Well, G.I. Joe was doing it before all the rest of them.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah, they were, every year they'd have their G.I. Joe exclusive on a retro card.
Shiny and everything.
Yeah.
Man, from Pimp Daddy Destro to Cobra Commander with the in the suit with the podium.
Yep.
God, those were some of my favorites.
Serana. My favorite is Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah.
Sergeant Slaughter was my all-time favorite one that they did. All right. Well, I think we've mashed down the whole topic there for the G.I. Joe stuff.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and talk about this Mezco Two-Face, yeah?
Mezco Two-Face, yeah. What do you guys think?
I think it looks scary. I think it's like the no hair on the scarred side. It kind of creeps me out, but it looks cool.
It for sure it does look cool, and I agree with you. It's pretty creepy, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it because I just wish that I know it's not Mezco's thing, but I just kind of wish that it looked more not so realistic. I guess that might be stupid to say, but I like Two-Face's like goofy. I like his colors and everything like that, and this is just kind of like a guy that's burned.
Yeah, no, I'm actually right there with you. That's kind of the way I felt. I was telling the guys in the chat, actually, I was like, it'd be cool if they came out with like a PX one where like his burn side is like all green,
Yeah.
And like the colors on the suit are a little bit more like wild. I'd be all down for that. That would be like day one, just okay, cool, pre-order, done.
Yeah, exactly. This one I didn't pre-order it. I'll probably get it when it comes out, but I didn't feel the need to pre-order it. I was like, oh well, we'll see.
Same here.
Because if it has the Joker body, then I just won't get it.
Yeah. I'm just kind of waiting out to see if they do a different version of it. And if they do like a different version of it with, like we said, like different colors and whatnot, I'll jump all over that one.
Yeah, for sure.
But this one's just kind of like, it looks cool. Like I don't hate it, but I really just don't love it.
Yeah. And one thing that's kind of cool, actually, there's a couple cool things about it. Like the accessories are cool. I like what they do with the coin. Like how they have it on one side of his hand to make it look like he flipped it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the burned face with the gauze wrapped on it. I think that's something cool and different we probably never seen on a Two-Face figure.
Right.
But it just doesn't. You look at it, it doesn't look or feel like Two-Face, and I don't know.
Well, my thing is why do we get a solid head then with the two-tone suit?
Because that could be before.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but then that was him before, not Two-Face.
Yeah, he's always
that was Harvey.
Yeah, he's always had issues though. Or you might just be getting an extra head for a goon. Who knows?
I didn't get that part. I'm with you guys on that whole face thing, how it looks and everything. I will give it to you though. Yes, for the accessories. Accessories are very nice, from the guns that he comes with, the knives, the gauze, that coin thing. Genius. I like it.
Yeah.
The whole flip coming with extra ones because you're going to lose them.
Yep.
And then the one showing it in the hand and the case, the bomb case that he comes with, and this has a light up function. That's way awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the same one that came with Black Mask, right? Maybe just repainted.
Is it?
I think so. I think you're right. Yeah.
I like the red and blue feature though. So did that one light up too?
It lit up green, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. See, Black Mask, like that was another figure that I got it, and then I ended up just sending it back. Like I didn't want it because I just can't support that Joker body. You know,
What don't you like about it?
the Joker body.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, the main thing is the arms. Like the elbows don't even bend to 90. That's the main thing, and it just doesn't. The I mean, I bought a bunch of figures on that body, but the last straw was Commissioner Gordon. Like I took it out of the box and like I was messing with it, and I was like, I don't even want to handle this thing anymore. Like I haven't touched it since. I put it on the shelf and haven't touched it. I just don't like the way the body feels. It's not fun to play with or anything like that. But yeah, the arms are garbage.
All right.
Yeah, it's
You
kinda-
heard it here from Unparalleled Universe.
Oh, I've said it in plenty of reviews. So
right.
yeah.
You know, it looks like those arms don't bend that far, actually.
On Two Face.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one picture where it shows like it's okay. There's a picture where it shows him holding the coin. It looks like he's kind of showing it to the like our perspective,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like his elbow is bending more than 90.
Okay.
But it's hard to tell. You know, I don't know if it's just a picture trick or what. Because I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be on the Joker body. It's going to piss me off.
Yeah, because the one with the knife that he's holding when he's got the normal face, like it looks like that's about as far as you're gonna get.
Let's see if I have that one here. I don't know, but I just don't get it, man. That's ridiculous.
Oh well, here's the telltale too. Look at what the heads are.
Are they, oh, do they have the neck thing?
Uh huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, so
That's your surefire
Whack.
bet. Yep.
yeah,
We solved the case, Wade.
nice. Well done, sir.
Once again, another Toy Migos exclusive. There it is.
Boop, 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 boop.
There it is. See?
Yep.
That's how we do.
Yes. So what from Wonderfest did what caught your guys' eyes at Wonderfest?
Oh, well, for me, it was definitely that Age of Apocalypse Magneto. And what else did they? And what was it? Oh, the Endgame Captain America. Those were the two that I was most excited about.
Yeah, that looked nice too.
Yeah. Now, Mayfex is going to kill everybody if they make like an interchangeable cape situation for that Magneto, so you could switch between like, normal Magneto and then Age of Apocalypse.
See, I already thought about that, and the funny thing is like that because the red cape is on there and he's got the long hair, you can do that.
Yeah.
But the feet, like the boots are different for Age of Apocalypse suit. So like part of me was like, maybe those are swap out parts and we're going to get parts for a original Magneto as well.
Oh, you think the legs might be swap out parts too?
No, like just the head and the cape. Like,
Oh, okay.
Like you were saying, like,
Right.
Like those are going to be swap out pieces and we're going to get the original Magneto too.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be killer. That would definitely be awesome. Yeah, because the way his boots are, I don't remember them. I remember them being beefier in the comic book for Age of Apocalypse. And he had like shoulder pads too for Age of Apocalypse.
Oh, did he? Let's see. The main like characteristic that I remember is the long hair, and the red cape.
Yeah.
So those two things kind of get it there for me.
Oh no, it does the job. Don't get me wrong. It's an X-Men character. It's done by Mayfex. Sign me up. I'm there. They already have my money. It's done. Done deal.
Right. Oh man, all right.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Like I'm like, oh, X-Men? What? Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, no, I'm done. I'm good. But I'm just like, oh well, the costume doesn't look quite right, but I'll still buy it. Right, Ernie?
Well, I'm looking online here, and
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it looks like some versions of Age of Apocalypse Magneto do not have like the big crazy boots and shoulder pads. There definitely is a lot of that, but I see a lot of images of just like, the legs and arms look pretty traditional.
Yeah.
with the long hair and stuff. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm down in any case. It looks crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, Channing just has to hear the Mayfix is like, "Hey, Channing, check out this X-Men pre-ordered," and they're not even done saying which one, and he's all in.
Yeah,
I
they're like,
mean, they came out the gate with so much at Wonderfest, though it was crazy.
Yeah, they had a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, God, we had the Dark Knight Returns Joker,
yeah, that actually looked good. I was impressed.
stealth suit Spidey, him just with the glasses
Oh, yeah.
already. I'm like,
That's right.
oh man.
Yeah, that one looked really good. I forgot about that.
And then even with Captain America, they threw out the Fat Thor all done up.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. The Hush Batman, the gray and black one.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. But man, to make everybody sit down was that sound wave.
What's that?
Oh, the 3-0 sound wave.
What's that?
Oh, I
Wait,
hate those. I hate those versions, but that even looks nice.
the 3-0
Yeah.
sound wave? But was that revealed there, or had that already been shown?
No, that was they're all done up and painted and everything, pointing with the two fingers.
Oh, okay.
With the Ravage.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm never gonna acquire it, but I could look at it all day and go, oh.
That Mayfix Iron Man looks good too. From
Yeah,
Endgame.
he did. I really like the Batman though.
Yeah.
I want to know if
Revoltech
it's gonna come with that
cable.
base.
Probably not.
That was only for show.
Yeah.
Dang, that
Then
sucks.
we got painted prototypes of the My Hero figures. I cannot wait for those. Revoltech
I've never seen
All Might.
My
Yeah,
Hero.
from the Revoltech ones.
You haven't watched My Hero?
No, I'm the worst. You know what? I know this is gonna sound pretty stupid, but I can't get into like anime, man. I tried like my whole life and I can't.
It sometimes it just doesn't work for some people.
It doesn't, and yeah, I don't know. I can't do it. I tried like Dragon Ball Z. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, you gotta have an acquired taste, man. You're gonna save a lot of money that way, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, especially now, huh?
Dude, if you don't watch anime, then you're gonna save money on all the My Hero stuff. You're gonna save money on you're gonna save money on Dragon Ball. You're gonna save money on Naruto. You're gonna save money on One Piece. You're gonna save money on countless other things. Do you comment?
Yeah.
Do you Kamen Rider?
No.
Okay, you're gonna save even more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
No, those look cool too, but
they do. They look awesome. Luckily, I'm not really into them that much, and I'm not saying it's not something to not be into. I'm just saying it doesn't really do it for me. So I'm lucky with that because I'm like, okay, cool. Because if I was into it, I'd be like, oh man, I gotta buy like those poor
everything.
yeah, like those guys are like buying one or two Kamen Riders a month.
And doesn't D have going on right now like Save Common Riders or something? I saw that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here he goes again.
Yeah.
No, they look cool. They look cool for sure. The designs are nice, but I don't know. There's too much out there, like I can't even commit enough time to the things I do like to be able to get into all that stuff,
No, I feel you, man. It's insane. Yeah, no, you're definitely going to be able to, focus on more stuff that you're, that you actually do like instead of like, oh, I started watching this show. Oh, and they made figures for it.
Yeah.
I got to get those.
Yeah, it was a dangerous year for me last year because I got into Mythic Legions. I got into the NECA Predator stuff, which I've been trying to ignore ever since they made them, and then the Transformer stuff, which I don't know. I went crazy with Transformers because I bought a couple, and then there was a dude at my work that for some reason he bought like a bunch of the Siege figures, and then he came in and he's like, "Hey, you want to buy these from me?" And my wife got mad that I bought them. I was like, "You know what? I just started collecting them. Yeah, I'll take them all." He's like, "Yeah, sure, pay me whenever," right? So I just took them all, and then like I had an instant collection of Siege figures, and then like since then I just keep buying them, and now like I said, it's just too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're awesome though. I mean, I'm enjoying them for sure.
Yeah, no, they're a
Yeah,
transformer at the end of the
Yeah.
day is still a transformer. Like it's still fun. That's the coolest part about it is like if they transform still, you're like, all right, cool. I can transform it and then I'll put it back in robot mode.
Yeah, and you know what though? For me, I'm sure like I mean, if you guys are old school Transformers fans, you guys might get offended. I could care less about the transformation. I don't care at all about the transformations.
Well, thank you for joining us on Unparalleled Universe. You guys, you can
All
find
right,
him.
I will see you guys later. Reval Tech Optimus.
And no, that
I'm sorry, man.
I've got the old Revoltech ones that are like 4 inches, and those don't transform either. And I love those things.
Oh, nice. Did you get the new one or the one from last year?
No, I didn't, because I've been collecting so much other stuff.
I think
Right,
Dario got them though, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that who sent us pictures? They look
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, they really do.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have the Optimus one. I like it a lot. I hope they make Soundwave. If they make Soundwave, I'll be super happy.
Well, I definitely have to get that.
And I might get that 3.0 Soundwave that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
It's 209, but man, I can't do Bayformers.
That's not a Bayformer though.
It is. It's going into the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
but
Bumblebee
that's Travis
movie.
Knight. But that's not.
It's
That's
still
not-
Bayformer.
Nah, it's not Bayformer.
It's a third party Bayformer.
No, it's Travis Knight. Travis Knight is the man.
That's true. I mean, he made him. You know, when we got that first scene of everybody there to look the retro way, I get it, but it's a 209 price point, and then even at that, they don't transform either, right? So
Yeah, that's a plus. So that's another plus. Yeah.
And that's why I'm stepping away from it. But I mean, it looks good. I got to save my money for once somebody says, "Harry, there's a cell shaded Soundwave." I'm all over it.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice.
I'm hoping this year. Picks came out last year, and I've still been sitting here waiting.
From the was that from the Siege line?
No. I do third party Transformers.
Oh, okay, cool.
And like I have cell shaded Megatron and Prime and Masterpiece looks, and those are awesome. And they did put a picture up of Soundwave, and I was like, "Here, give me 5." And then it never came out. So I'm still hoping that maybe this year it will come out. But those Walmart exclusive Siege ones, did you pick those up? The cell shade?
I picked up Optimus and I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's really nice, and it's funny because again, that came from third party companies of doing the cell shade and everything. And they hopped right on with doing theirs. You know what I mean? So
okay, cool. That's where that came from, huh?
Yes. So that's very cool and everything. And I liked them too, but again, I couldn't do it for $29.99.
Right, yeah.
And
I feel you.
I've checked, and we've gotten down to 24. At one time it was 19, and I walked around with it in the cart, but then I had to get my big bag of M&Ms instead. And so I put it back.
Okay.
And then if it hits at $14.99 or below, then Cheney knows he needs to grab it. And I'll take it too.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I stood there and I looked at the cell shaded one. I'm just like,
yeah, see?
It looks so cool. I can't do it for 30. I just can't. For 20, I'd do it. I'd do it for 20, but 30 is just, I can't. I don't know why. There's something in me just don't do it. And I'm like, okay, I'll listen to you. I don't know. You never talk ever, so I'll listen to you. Usually it's like, get it. Go ahead and grab it.
I think, you know what? I think I paid more than 30 because I bought it, I don't know if it's from somewhere overseas when it first came out. Because I'm new to Transformers, so I don't know what the price point should be or whatever. Mm-hmm. I was just like, $40? Yeah, okay, whatever. It looks cool. I'll take it. You know,
you're just all, yeah.
Yeah, I was all pumped up about it. They're cool. I mean, the whole Transformers thing, again, it's exciting because it's new to me. And like, you know, the only characters I knew before 6 months ago, you know, was Optimus Prime and Megatron and Bumblebee. Mm-hmm. That's about it. I didn't know anything about anyone else. So I got excited about Transformers and I started watching this dude on YouTube. I can't remember his name, but he has an awesome channel where he like breaks down like all the different characters. like
Oh,
all their
nice.
history, their publication history, all their story history. It's awesome. And like I must have watched his episode about Springer like 12 times. Like I was like it was a I loved it. I was like, man, Springer's awesome. So, you know, it's an exciting thing. So that's why I kind of made stupid decisions. I mean, I made some dumb decisions, you know, with what I paid for some of them.
Yeah, no, but that's
No, that's
awesome.
cool. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're this is your first round, right, of collecting Transformers.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, so see, it is a cool line. It's very nostalgic. It has good design. It has everything to it. But then when you've had like me and Cheney getting Transformers forever, and we see that, we're like, whoa, what are you doing? So
Right.
I get it. In no sense knocking anybody, and I say this all the time too. Siege is a good line, you know, and I like it. It's just their price point right now is what I don't like. Or
Right.
then change your design. Now, do you have some open?
The Siege figures?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a bunch
Okay.
of them open.
All right. So if you turn them around, you see those holes in the arm or all the holes in the back. Like,
Yeah.
you know, back that didn't used to be there. Like you got a
Oh,
full solid arm and everything. You see what I'm saying? If you're doing a pose, take the Ironhide one, for example. If you're doing a pose of it and everything and you're trying to get him in that shooty one, all you have is an open hole in the arm.
right. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? You can only shoot it from a very certain perspective.
Yeah.
And you had to pay $25 for that figure to only
Yeah.
get like in one pose. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. And my
So-
thing is, I didn't know that. This might be stupid. I didn't know that Transformers figures weren't like that. I just was like, oh, that must be where they put,
Yeah.
you know, where they fold the arms, where they could transform it, whatever. Like I didn't really
Right.
think about it.
No,
I need
so
to look
back
into
in the-
some more Transformers.
Back in the day, that would imagine a flip phone that would pop up, and then you tuck your fist in, and then you close it back down, and there it is again. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Okay,
now,
yeah.
now they've just omitted that, and now
See,
it's just a hole. And
But that kind of stuff that you're describing is that still happens with masterpiece figures, right?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
So that's kind of what I figured too. Like I was thinking, like, you know, the expensive figures do it this way, and the less expensive do it this way. Like I don't know.
No, that was
Yeah.
that
Kinda
was
like-
that's a logical thought. That makes
yeah.
sense.
I
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
it.
it's kind of like Marvel Legends versus, you know, Mafex or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay,
you know.
I get your thought. I get you. Yeah, but no,
I
back in the
think-
day, we used to be a solid like across the board. That was it, you know.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
what basically what Ernie's trying to say is just like, you know, what was it, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when they had that one line where they kind of like went G1 with it?
Uh-huh.
What was that
About
one?
15.
Yeah. And
not
they
generations, right? Or
Yes, it
Yeah.
was Generations.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
okay.
and those were like $10-15.
Uh-huh.
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so
solid.
we collected a slew of those.
Oh,
Got
okay.
him hanging up in the hallway right now.
Yep. And then I think there was another line after that I started collecting, and then I got into Masterpiece, and then when Siege came out, I was like, whoa. You're putting out Generations quality with this new price point. That's the only thing. Is just like, oh man, what the heck happened?
Well, but the price it couldn't be what it was 15 years ago. Marvel Legends were $9.99 15 years ago.
Right. Understandable. And that's what I'm saying. Like I would pay 20. I would pay 20 for it. That
Okay.
I would do 20. 20 is fair. 20 is a Marvel
see.
Legend. That's fair. I would do that. 25, kind of pushing it, you know, but depending on the character, I might go, you know what? Let me get the Starscream and the other two Seekers. 30, it's just, I don't know why. I can't get past it in my head. I'm like, you're getting that Generations quality for double the price back in the day when, you know, you actually get, I want to say, probably even more plastic with like a Legend.
Correct.
You think so, huh?
Yeah. Let's put it this way, Wade. Yes, back in your day, you know, of getting a Marvel Legend like that. So imagine now the Marvel Legend at $19.99, $22.99. That is only a figure, no bath, no extra head, no extra hands, and maybe a solid in-place weapon on the hand that doesn't even hold right.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
I get what you guys are saying.
Or
Yeah.
no torso articulation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's that too. Some of them have
Oh.
lacked in being able to move. Yeah, our Transformers are legit from back in the day, man. Like the Generations one of my favorites. Even to top that, when I did go to a $20 price point, look up Transformers alternators. one of my favorite lines ever. Oh my,
Alternators, huh?
oh yeah, oh beautiful. Modern day Honda Civics,
Oh, I forgot
Jeeps,
about those.
Subarus, and everything, and completely doors open, hoods open, transformable,
Rubber
robot.
tires.
Yeah. Oh yeah, rubber tires, alternate robot mode.
You said
Looks sick.
alternators?
1999. Yep, Transformers alternators.
Okay, I'm gonna
One,
go check these
yeah,
out.
one of the best lines of Transformers that there was out there. It was great, man.
Okay,
And then I had
cool.
a Walmart that I go to after my graveyard shift, and they would just have pallets in the middle of the aisle. I could pick one up weekly, every check, 1999. And now I kick myself in the butt to this day of not buying them all when I should have, because
Oh,
they
have
have
they
just
shot up?
jumped up huge in price.
Uh,
Oh yeah, because they're a great figure. They were legit, like the Subaru, the blue one, the Honda Civic, and
they got a
that was,
Scion XB.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And look at it, doors will open, hood will open, and then look
Oh,
at
okay.
the robot mode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. No, these are dope.
dude, that was my jam right there. Was alternators was probably the best line that they did. And there was Prime, there was Megatron, Soundwave, Shockwave. They even had Star Screams and everything if you ordered those ones overseas. The Hound was a real green Jeep that was sick.
Oh, okay.
um
Cool.
Dude, it was nice. It was a nice line. So that's what we're getting at as far as what we see them put out, you know what I mean? That's basically then going from our old, imagine a vintage collection and those 5 points of Star Wars figures for 20 of
Yeah.
them.
Right.
That
Right. Right.
that's kind of how we see it. But again, we can't knock anybody who gets a Siege line because it's nostalgia for them. They're huge hardcore Transformers fans. And for you, this is your first one to get into. They're nice, they're sweet and everything. But as far as what we've been to back in the day, that was it's completely different now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I am enjoying it, and I mean, now that I realize that they're pretty expensive and it piles up quick, I've just been kind of kicking back and waiting for deals, and I
There you
found
go.
the Seekers 3-pack at Target for $20.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You don't have any more, do you?
No. 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 No.
Oh God, I wish we did this show weeks ago. See, I would get those. I would have definitely got those. And why I wanted those so bad, and this is something I don't know if you know or not. That was the first time that we were getting the Cybertron modes.
Oh,
Uh,
for the Seekers?
yes,
Yeah.
back in our day, you would have to go to third party people in order to get those, and those were a pretty penny. I still don't even have those old ones. And so when, yes, they released Starscream and Thundercracker in the Cybertron mode, I was like, oh, I got to get these. But then that's when I saw all the open holes and everything, and yes, I can display them up on my shelf in the Cybertron mode. But again, I can't pay that $30 price point for that, because I could save another 30 and track down those old ones and have a really nice looking alternate mode and Cybertron mode. You see what I'm saying?
Right, right, yeah.
That's what's hard about it. So when I heard that, that was great. And then to top it off, we've never got, those are called, the background seekers. Those were always the ones in the cartoons who were always just different colors, and fans actually named them. Fans were the ones who came
Oh,
up with Acid Storm, Sunstorm, and name them that way. The blue, the BitLink, Hot Streak, like that. And then so
oh,
when
okay.
Target did it, I was like, yes. And then I saw that it was 75, and I was like, I can't do it. And
Yeah, that's
Cheney said,
expensive.
you're going to get it though when you see it at 20. And we never saw it. And there it is now. You got it. It actually was
Yes.
out there for 20.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So see, be happy for that, because that's a really good piece. It
Nice.
really was for what they did, the characters that they chose to do it and everything. It was just hard at the price point of getting it for that. So you really scored, because the lowest I ever saw it was at 55.
Oh, wow, yeah. And even that's still pretty expensive.
And it was, but I walked around the cart with it for quite a while. And then I was like, no, I can't, because once I get these, then I'm going to have to go get Starscream and Thundercracker and like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely would have at 20. So man, you definitely scored on that. That's one to brag about right there.
I
Yeah,
keep,
you know what's crazy too? I had it one day, like on a Friday. I saw it. I was like, "Oh, I've been wanting this." I was like, "No, I'm not. I don't want to spend the money right now." And I left it there and came back the next day, and it was still there. So,
Oh, serious?
yeah,
Wow.
you're gonna make Ernie cry right now.
No, that's a good one, man. That's good. No, again, because he saved me money. Because, like I said, then I would have had to go back and we still have them in our store. They're here to track them down. Oh, and a little word of note for all of you who do collect the Siege line, and for you, this next wave that is now out. When you see the Starscream and everything, they have now changed the mode from Cybertron into the Jet mode.
yeah,
And
yeah. I saw that.
yeah, and it really is a nice figure.
Yeah,
So you guys need to check the box and everything to see what you're getting, because it may not be that Cybertron mode. It is the new one, and it actually is. Hasbro did do a good job with that mode, the Jet mode. It is really nice in a long time to get that in a store bought Starscream.
yeah, yeah. That looks really good. Have you guys seen the Earthrise stuff? Oh, I know. Since I mean, you guys don't collect them, but have you guys
Ah,
noticed them out in stores?
I haven't seen them yet. I
No, it
look,
hasn't hit ours yet.
yeah, I've been
Oh, okay.
looking, but I haven't seen them drop yet. Let's go ahead and start opening the chat to questions. We'll go ahead and catch up on the chat too. So we'll have Ernie catch up on the chat here, and go ahead and start posting all your questions in there, and we'll start wrapping this thing up here.
Chat's been going crazy. People have been in and out, brand new people all over and jumping in, like we said. What's up? CJSEM was in. After that, Ronald Ramos showed up. He wanted to know, are more companies going to make JoJo Bizarre figures? Those are some expensive figures out there.
As far as I know, it's just still that one company that's doing JoJo. I don't like. I started watching it, but then I saw how many figures they had. I'm like, I'm probably gonna not watch this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I can ask KJ and get back to you guys on that one.
Okay, very cool. JLA Reject is in. What's up? How you doing? Wisman joined us. Wanted to know if we were able to check out our local con that went on.
No, I was gone.
So Sarlacc did. Moocher, Marco, and Scott Solo. Scott were able to go and represent for all of us on all our behalf. I unfortunately couldn't. I had to take my little girl to the hospital. So going down to LA Children's Hospital was gas money, feeding the whole herd. There went my play money. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I wasn't able to go. They said it was all right. Yes, it was kind of small, which I expected.
It's the first one.
Correct. And they had wrestling. 501st showed up for a couple of hours. There was an art gallery. They tried to make it legit. This was this guy's first time going at it. Wisman said, hopefully it keeps back and keeps growing. Yes, there will definitely be one next year. And I'm hoping that this guy then hits up people from Frankensons and let's get people in here and actually show that we could do this. You know, we have the space, we have the area. I mean, shoot, we throw huge concerts and raves that are out here at our fairgrounds that people don't even know.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where Cheney and Fallen Fed are. You know what I mean? And so I hope it turns out good. For what it was, yes, it was little and everything, but that's expected. It is, and it was lots of fun networking. They said, and they definitely put their name out there for all of us.
Awesome.
So yeah, so hopefully it will grow bigger next year. Nick's in the chat, wants to know, is Wade on yet? Yes, he's been on with us the whole time.
Hey, what's up, Nick? Nick is the man. That dude is a very talented artist. Do you guys follow him on Instagram or anything?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, what does he
see his
have?
Joker?
No, I'm just kidding.
He's awesome. He's got some great artwork. His Joker paintings are dope.
Yeah, and he's a great human being too. I talk to him all the time. I love that
sweet.
kid. Yeah, he's a good
Nick
kid.
is part of our RLU network, and he's very cool guy. And yes, I love them. He's even moved on to shirts now, and they look sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I was talking to him. I want to support him because he's dope. He's a good artist and he's a nice guy. But I just don't like the Joker movie enough to wear a shirt with it.
Whoa! And that was Unparalleled Universe, guys. You could check him out on his YouTube channel.
That's right. Unparalleled Universe, anti-Joker, anti-anime.
Man. Yeah, Nick. You know, when you're ready for your Fat Man modeling, you just let me know, and I'll show off those shirts in 3X.
Yeah, this guy ain't kidding.
That's what I'm saying. Here we go. I'll give you all the whole scenic route. We'll do a 360 version of it, showing how well it fits. Man, Cerrone Games got him for $20 too. Urgh. There it is. Yeah. Randy wants to know, how do you all display? Fancy glass, display glass, or regular shelves or on a desk?
All three.
Yeah, same here. I've got toys everywhere.
Same here. Yeah. Exactly that. But then I went up to you guys and I have a whole wall full of them, rooms, hallways, everything.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. You were describing that a few episodes back, and that sounds really cool.
Yeah, dude, you got to see his house. It's insane. Like, like especially since you're into Transformers now. Like, you'll walk upstairs and just be all, whoa, whoa. Like, he's got like Ernie probably has like the coolest Transformers stuff out of anybody I've ever met. Like,
oh, cool.
I love my Transformers.
Dude,
yeah.
It's funny because like I'll walk in there and be like, oh, I remember I had that. I don't know what I did with that, or I remember I had that, and yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
man.
that's awesome. Yeah,
I love it. One of the newest things that I acquired from somebody at work. Thank you very much. I show up one morning and sitting on my desk is a original old school, great placement on the stickers, Grimlock.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was like, yes. And I always get little surprises like that on my desk and I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. JLA Reject says in a bin until he wants to take a pick and only a few figs on display.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, that works.
That's organization right there.
Yeah.
Probably looks a lot cleaner than my toy room.
Cerrone Games question is, will $30 Marvel Legends change the way you collect figures? Yes, sir. Earlier we got into this whole conversation, and it is a game changer. It is, and I don't think it's one anybody at all will be ready for or can say that they're going to commit to. There'd have to be some changes.
Yeah, definitely. Every figure would have to be a deluxe figure.
Yeah. CJSTM says, what's up, Wade?
Hey, what's up, man?
Randy wants to make a shirt, anti-Joker, anti-anime.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Great question, Mervine. So, Wade, what's next for the Odious Heads line? He needs another one after being one of the lucky ones from the first wave.
Oh, well, Casting Cave is working on another one right now, and then I'm going to go from there. I mean, I posted a picture of it on my Instagram. It's a more like relaxed looking face. And then after that, there's another head. I have 2 more planned, but that's about it. I'd like to expand on it somehow, but I'm not sure how to do that or what to do quite yet.
You got to get one of them with a mohawk.
Yeah, mohawk or like a. I want to do all kinds of different stuff. I'd like to do like a cyborg one, you know.
Ooh, yeah. Give him a robotic eye, and that'd be cool.
If you guys are wondering what we're talking about right now, make sure and go to our guest page, Unparalleled Universe. Check him out on his Instagram page. Scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the head that we're talking about. And I'm sure that you have caught it on other people's pages.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah, that odious head right now that he's got going is go right now, check out his page, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. Very, very, very cool, very nice. I gotta hand it to you, man. They look great.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the sculpting work. Casting Cave did the first one, and then my boy Shin Rito did the second one. And both of those dudes are just crazy talented. It's ridiculous. I feel stupid even painting them because it's like I'm not good enough to be like applying my nonsense to these like masterpieces. They're incredible sculpts.
It's crazy. I can get my way around like painting and drawing and stuff like that, but for some reason like just sculpting just doesn't like connect with me. I've never been able to be good at sculpting. So when I see pieces like that, it just blows my mind away.
Yeah. And you know what's cool about those things? So Casting Cave, like he did it by hand, you know, like he had like a big wax thing, like a bigger scale version of it, and did the whole thing like by hand, like old school, like John St. John style. And then Shinrito did it like 3D printed style, you know? And it's crazy like the 2 different like skill sets, but at the end of the day, you know, I end up with these 2 awesome looking heads.
Yeah, man. They really do look awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have those done by those two gentlemen because those dudes are crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you're right. It is two different ends of the spectrum on how amazing they are, and now even that of what people can do with 3D printing or the whole thing. It's
Oh yeah,
very
yeah.
very cool.
It's crazy what people could just do. Oh, like when the Mandalorian was going and they had Baby Yoda, like there was no Baby Yoda figures. These guys on their 3D printers were just knocking them out.
Left and right.
Yeah, and just killing it, like killing it out there. I bet you these dudes were making all kinds of money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My friend just hooked me up with one. We just last visit almost got kicked out of Disney because I was walking around with one of the first Baby Yoda shoulder figures. That's a big thing at Disneyland and everything right now is like your Groot
Oh yeah, yeah, with
or your
the
Porg.
magnets.
Yeah, so he made me a Baby Yoda one that he had going, and I threw
Yeah.
it up there, dude. And we were the talk of that day. People were screaming at us in line. We
Oh.
had crowd start once we were over there in Batu, and I actually took it off her shoulder one time because I saw security coming. I'm like, oh, time to put him away.
Really? That crazy, huh?
Yeah. Oh, dude, Disney fans are crazy about it, and when it's the biggest thing like that Groot is huge. You know, people dress him up and give him clothes and everything now.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, from walking in till around there, everybody, like, no joke, man. Corinne had it on her shoulder. We're in line for the Falcon, and some lady yells at us from the other side of the line of, "Where did you get that? That's you. They were talking about you at Small World. I found you."
Man.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, great. Here we go. Yeah. And Corinne's like, should I take it off? I'm like, heck no, you don't take it off. You tell them to go to How We Do Disney. That's exactly what you do all day long. So it was, yeah, you're right. It's amazing what artists anybody can do now with all that stuff.
Yeah. It's incredible.
And that's cool. Your heads are coming out great, man. And even though you're just painting them, hats off to you, man. It's a great design, great look, and everybody go and check those odious heads out, man.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Kirby Squad said, "Did you get your Dr. Doom yet? If that's for everybody, I got mine."
Yes, I have mine.
I also
Cheney, you
have,
got your Dr. Doom, right?
how which ones?
You finally came in. I'm figuring the Marvel Legend one, right?
I would imagine so. I just got another one yesterday, and what was it? I had another one come in before I left. I've got like 7 or 8 now.
Yeah.
Nice.
I heard you
Nice.
saying that on the podcast with Adam, I think, and you're like, "Yeah, I bought one, and I had another one coming in. I figured I'll just keep that one, and I'll go look for another one." And
That's
Oh
how we
no,
roll.
I don't think I've got the one from GameStop yet. They
Yeah.
haven't called me
no?
yet. No.
See, last time the show that he's talking about, you were waiting for the Amazon one.
That one came, yeah.
Okay,
I got that
so see,
one.
there we go.
And then I was at, where was I? Was it Target? I think it was Target the other morning. And I was in there and I walk up and, Dr. Doom. Okay, cool.
That's nice. That's a nice find.
Yeah.
did you buy it?
Yeah, sure did.
Oh man, you're insane. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy. I know. I
Okay, well, when I found that thing, I saw one at a Walgreens and I left it. I'm like, okay, a collector needs that. I already got mine. And then I went to the next one and there was another one sitting there. I said, okay, that's a sign. I've already left the other one for the other dude. Here you go. Give me this thing. This is the one we're going to dirty wash.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, you have a purpose, though. I mean, you wouldn't buy 10 of them, right? I mean,
Maybe.
okay.
I may be up to 8. I'm
We're
just
different.
saying.
I think we're different leagues. Yeah,
But-
you guys are crazy.
I look at it this way. I'm like, well, Doom bots, you can never have,
Correct.
so I figure 10 is probably good. I'm not quite there yet, though.
10. Okay. Well,
You got to be ready for what's to come and what you could do with him.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't disagree with you. I'm happy with my one, but
Or sometimes we call that rainy day toy migos.
Yeah.
Fall back
Okay.
on the episode for that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse Lewis wants to know, do you guys collect statues, Sideshow, Prime? And if so, what is your favorite piece?
That's a big negative, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I just talked about how I've got 7 different Dooms, so.
All right, Cheney's a no. Wade is a no. I have Gentle Giant busts of all Boba Fett and some Star Wars figure. Lots of my favorite stuff was from Gentle Giant that I actually have. But then I also have old school Hard Hero stuff, and in those, it's all my Transformers. And so my favorite one, of course, is Soundwave out of those ones.
Nice.
And that's it.
Is Soundwave your favorite character?
Yes, Boba Fett
Nice.
and Soundwave.
Oh, okay, cool.
And Storm Shadow.
Storm Shadow. Don't get me on that. That is one statue that I don't have. It's so funny that you said that. Last month, I was all about trying to find a bust or something for him to put in the thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm back on it. There it is. All right. Rectangular is out if it's $30 for Marvel Legends. Randy agrees. He's also throwing in the towel. Randy got the first Odious stone-faced head, and he loves it. Shinrito did an amazing job with that sculpt.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
That one looks awesome. That's
Yeah,
the one
I love
that
that
definitely was like, yeah, they look cool. They look cool. And then the stone face one came out. I was like, all right, I got to get that. Like that's
I really like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy was the guy who actually requested that, and I was like, oh, this is cool. So I just posted it, and I made one for myself, and then, on from there, a bunch of people ordered them. But yeah, it was his idea, the stone face colors.
That's awesome. That's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, hell yeah, he had a bunch of good ideas.
JLA Reject has a great point, and I didn't think of that. As many of you may know, or if you don't know, here it is. Lots of the BAFs are coming out as single pieces. Like this Venom is one of the ones. The Giant Man was probably the first one that we had. And now this Venom is out. And he's saying if there's a $30 Kingpin, he is getting that. So would you do that to say for the deluxe BAF ones or a deluxe figure? Is that okay?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree to that too.
Yeah.
And now that makes me wonder. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Right. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, now that makes me wonder, even though the Venom's a fan channel exclusive, right? Or have they said?
I believe so, yeah.
Because that kind of makes me think that price tag that someone took a picture of from the Bay Area here that was Spider-Man $29.99. That makes me wonder if that's Venom or like another, or if that's even Kingpin.
And it may be because the Venom from my source has not got it on an order form yet, so I don't think it is a fan channel exclusive.
Oh, okay.
I think it may be widely released in here and there because it's Hasbro Pulse has had it, telling you that. Some other vendors have got it, comic shops have got it, and I know that seems like that, but I thought that yes, it was going to be in a Walmart and Target.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's what that tag was, and that would be $30 is awesome for
because we are
figure.
So yeah. Who else are we getting? We're getting Kingpin. What other bad? We're supposed to get Sandman too, right?
Oh, that's right. Oh, Sandman.
I believe so. I believe he was one of the ones on the list.
I don't know.
That was also coming out. Okay, so, but yes, for a deluxe or an old BAF, yeah, I'm down with that too. He also said if they are going to print an articulated Baby Yoda, yes, Star Wars Black Series is supposed to have one. How articulated is going to be, we don't know yet. We've only gotten that one pick that's been around for everybody for the pre-orders. I believe pre-orders are still up at some places for the Black Series one. Maybe Big Bad, I think.
He didn't look very articulated, though. I mean, I doubt it.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see what they're going to do with it. Right. Randy says Hot Toys is making a life-size posable Yoda.
Yes,
I've heard the same too, and they hinted at it right after the Sideshow one went up. Yes, Cheney does have 10 Dr. Dooms.
No, not yet. Only 7 or 8.
Okay, he's getting close.
Getting close.
Mervine wants to know our Toy Fair predictions. What are we hoping to see? He says he hopes that they see a Ghost Rider bike from Mezco, as it's been absent the last couple of shows.
That would be cool. That would definitely be cool.
Was it at Designer Con, Shane?
I don't think the bike was there. I don't think it was.
Okay.
Yeah. What do I want to see? Obviously, more X-Men figures. Duh. I can't wait to see. They're probably going to announce like what the Build-A-Figure is going to be for the Age of Apocalypse wave. Yeah, basically I just want more X-Men stuff from Legends. What else? It who even knows? Like it's so cool the way Mezco releases like their roster of stuff because you're like I have no clue what they could bring out, you know.
Oh yeah, they come out of left field all the time.
So that right there is just exciting to see. Like okay, like I'm just excited to see what they're gonna announce because you never know what they're gonna drop.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and then I don't know, depending on what they might reveal one or two Star Wars figures, right, Ernie?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, on my end, yeah, we better see some GI Joe stuff, but I want to see that Empire 40th Boba Fett.
Right.
Wade, what are you hoping they show?
So for Star Wars, I really hope that they show off some more of those hyper real figures because I really like the Darth Vader they came out with, and
No, all right.
did either of you guys get that figure?
No.
No, we both
It
passed on it.
it's kind of weird. Like the suit it's weird, but it's a really nice figure. But
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would like to see them do Mandalorian like that or Boba Fett, but
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Ooh, watch your mouth. Okay. All right.
watch your mouth.
Because if they do a Boba Fett, then damn it, I gotta buy it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just a given. So that's all right. I'm actually hoping the opposite, and that just takes a dive.
Yeah, I got
that I don't
Oh,
have to.
you don't want that? Oh, why? They're not that crazy expensive, and it's not like it's a full line.
well, see, that's the thing. You have the 3 3/4 inch where they rolled it over, rolled it over, rolled it over, rolled it over, and they're still rolling it over. And then they went into 6 inch, and you're like, oh, cool, we got to start all over again. And then they came with the hyper real, and it's like, uh, these are cool, but it once it starts like rolling, then you're like, oh, Boba Fett, oh, Mandalorian. Like there's like certain characters like you're like, yeah, no, I have to get that. You
Yeah,
know,
and their designs kind of lend themselves to that style. So,
right, right.
but that
So
doesn't apply to every character, you know.
right, right. We'll see after they put out the Luke, because that's going to open it up even more. So
Yeah,
it's
and
Correct.
and the other thing I'd like to see is I really hope that they give us more Fantastic Four figures. I'd like a Future Foundation box set or something.
ooh, yeah. Yeah, give us more Fantastic Four. Give us more X Men. What I really want actually is some House of X, Powers of X costumes.
Yeah,
For
yeah. You know, I've only seen some of the designs. I haven't read any of those books.
it's good stuff, man. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
know,
you're
right?
a previous X Men fan or if you read any of the older stuff, but they
Yeah, yeah, of course. I
okay.
love X-Men. I mean, but again, it's just one of those things. It's hard to find time to read that stuff. But I know that everybody liked it. It's Jonathan Hickman, right?
Yeah, yeah. You can't go
Yeah,
wrong. You
yeah,
cannot go
exactly.
wrong.
Well, he did the Future Foundation stuff too, right? Since
Yep,
we're talking.
yep. Yeah, he had that killer run on Fantastic Four with Franklin Richards turning Galactus into his herald.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Jonathan Hickman was a monster.
yeah, he as soon as that announcement came out, I was all, oh,
Yeah,
finally, good X Men stories.
yeah, and then he delivered, right? Like everybody seemed to love those stories. So
Oh man, did he deliver?
I gotta check him out.
Yeah,
But I'd also like to see a Dragon Man build a figure.
that would be cool.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That would be cool. I want to see more Sentinels. I want to see. Everyone keeps asking about it too. I want to see what Hasbro's going to do about that. I want to see Sentinels. I really, for some reason, I want them to redo Spiral. I want Spiral. I want them to do a good Spiral.
Oh yeah, yeah. They can make a nice spiral.
Uh huh. And after
Yeah.
talking to some of them guys at SDCC, the way they were talking to me, the way they were answering, it seemed like that they might have already been working on it. So
Oh, okay, nice.
and that could just be me reading it completely wrong, but I don't know. I've been going for quite a few years in a row and talking to the same people, so you never know.
I love talking to those dudes at the Hasbro booth because they have like they're all like enthusiastic. They all want to
Mm-hmm.
talk. They all want to answer everything that you ask. They're super
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah, it was funny. I used to talk to Tony all the time when they were doing the Marvel Universe line.
Yeah.
And I'd actually ran into him because one of the guys that worked at Hasbro had taken a picture of some of the Doom bots from their display case, and I was like, "Oh, those are so cool! I wish I could get some of them." Or blah blah. I was like, "Oh, that's Tony." Blah blah. And I ended up talking to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I made those." And I was like, "Oh wow!" And like we just chatted it up forever. And so every year I see him, we always chat it up. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, it's
I
super
think I
cool.
only met Tony for the first time. I've seen him previous years, but I think I've only talked to him uh this past year. And yeah, he was very nice.
Yeah, he's super cool, dude.
Yeah.
All right, we have any more questions in the chat, Ernie?
Yeah, we're getting down to the end right here. I'll try and go quick. JLA said, "Let me get those scroll heads, Ernie." Nope, they're already sitting on my Thor and Iron Man. Nice try though. Laserpan says that the price tag said X Force.
Right, yeah. He's right.
That's even worse.
Oh no.
Yes, Rectangular. I know fan channels are a big box store, but that's the thing about Venom was supposedly we haven't seen the label saying that it's just fan channel. So maybe we might be getting it out there. Randy says it's been nice chatting with all you guys. Have a great night. It's almost 1 a.m. there. Thank you for joining us and sticking around with us, Randy. Definitely appreciate it.
Yes.
And we even went early tonight. So thank you for hopping on
Yes,
and
thank you
keeping
so
up
much.
with this. Kirby wants to get a master mold bath, which would
Yes.
take 2 waves to complete.
Or 3.
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah, yeah.
Mervine says, "Oh, a boba would fit because Vader and Luke are from Empire." Mervine's probably wrong. Okay, so
Man.
you don't understand, Wave. I gotta save my pockets here. I can't be buying a $90 Boba figure like right out the gate.
$90.
Yeah, how much did you get yours for?
I don't know, $50 or something?
Nah. Oh, were you part of that very, very first pre-order that was the wrong price?
Oh, from Amazon? No, I got it from Target. It was on sale. I think my wife had a 5% off or
Oh, see, I've never even seen them at our Targets or Walmarts or anything.
I didn't know, we got it online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was on target.com, had a coupon or whatever. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't $90.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have paid $90. It's a very nice figure, but I would have yeah, I mean, I'm happy at the price I got it for sure.
Okay, we got Jesse Lewis says NECA could have killed it with the DC line. What do we think of the McFarlane Toys DC figures? Jesse, check out for me and Cheney's answer. Check out our last episode. We went full into it as soon as they hit and what we thought. Basically, they're a little too big for us. And Cheney has bought them and everything.
Yeah, they just seem kind of all over the place. I'm still going to keep an eye on them though. They're not bad. I don't hate them, but I don't necessarily love them either.
I only got Superman I did put up the picture. If you check my Instagram page, the Fallen Fett in my stories, I'll show you the Christopher Reeves mod. That's the only one I've gotten. And then even for our earlier conversation, I took a picture of the back of Ironhide from Siege. So you can see the holes that I'm talking about, from the holes in the legs to the back to the arms like that. It doesn't sit well with me. The empty hollowness in the hands, I guess you could say. So check those out. GLA says that Christina Cruz is making a Spiral custom.
Yeah, I'll have to go check that out.
Check that out.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, Mervine, I'll get into that at the end. Rectangular is pretty sure that Venom is a fan channel. All Things Toys. If $29.99 is the new price point for Marvel Legends, he is done too.
A lot of people.
I think everybody says that. I think people say that, but I mean, if they show off a character you want, I'm pretty sure people are going to buy it.
I'm going to hold off as long as I can.
Here's how much I hate myself.
Yeah.
I know that without a doubt, if they jack it up to 30 and they put out a Wolverine figure from House of X, Powers of X, I'm going to buy it. I hate myself.
No, you just love toys, and that's okay. But I mean, I'm with you. If they put out I'm with you, man. If I really want an animated series version of a Morph, and if they do that for $30, I'll buy it. I mean,
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, we'd sit here in this chat of everybody explaining which one they had to buy.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's just being real. So
Yep.
Mervine was one of the ones who got the $50 Amazon one. And the same thing is said about Mafex going from 60 to 90. Are you still getting it then?
60 to 90.
I haven't heard about that one.
Mayfix is already up there.
Yeah, I thought they were like 75, 80.
Yeah, they're already like $80.
It's hard to say, right? Because like there's what they charge over in Japan, and then how much we end up paying for them
Correct.
here.
For shipping and everything, yeah.
Yeah. I think I paid 85 for my Wolverine.
Yeah, I paid like 80, 85. I think so. That's about the same.
Yeah. And that's a good figure.
Yeah.
Right. And Sarone Game says, has there been any sightings of the infamous Stefford cuckoos? Yes. West Coast is finally hitting, but we're getting only about singles or doubles. Midwest and then the East and like that are getting more. So we'll have to see. Just keep your eyes, and you're definitely going to have to show up there on the morning of when the truck went out or your afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And that about wraps it up.
Okay. Well, we are going to be meeting up at Frankensons on February 29th, right, Ernie?
Yes.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Definitely. Please come join us.
Yes, if you guys want to come hang out, and we can all stroll around there and maybe, I don't know, meet up and go eat or whatnot afterwards, have a couple drinks or whatever.
That's what Mervine was talking about. So the 29th, the brand new Frankensons location.
Yep.
And that's where we will be. Should be a good time.
Yeah, we're all gonna hang out and spend a little money and have some fun.
Marco's even down. He's gonna come with us too, because after we're done there, then me and him are heading to a Batu Saber meetup.
Oh my.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a full day.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
We're not sure on time yet. I'll next week we'll get a time set. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think that about wraps it up. Where can we keep in contact with you, Wade? Where can people keep up with you?
Mostly on Instagram and on YouTube. That's pretty much where I'm the most active. My Instagram is unparalleled_universe. And my YouTube is, Unparalleled Universe.
Okay, that makes it easy.
Yeah, easy money.
Easy for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for hopping on with us tonight.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for having me. I really had a good time talking with you guys.
Heck yeah. Make sure to check out the Raw Live and Unedited Podcasting Network with such amazing shows as
the weekly show or serious nerd stuff. Brand new episodes coming out on those.
All right. Be sure to check out Rectangular's YouTube channel with the latest and greatest Marvel Legends news. Be sure to check out The Amazing's YouTube channel with the latest Mezco and import action figure reviews. Check out The Foosh with Robo because he's simply amazing. Be sure to check out cjesem.com for all of your figure cloth clothing needs. If you're looking for a import guy in California or wherever, hit up Supreme Collector. He can help you find what you need. If you're in the UK and you need a toy guy, make sure to hit up Toy Trash. And if you're in the local area, hit up Line Breakers. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, and toymigos.com. And with that being said, I am Cheney180.
And I'm the Fallen Fett.
And remember, guys, they're not dogs.